concealer on your eyelid, because when you go in with your eyeshadow, you're gonna want something for it to stick to. So far we've done foundation, concealer, blush, and that's it. So next I'm going to be contouring. I'm going to be using the Made by Mitchell Curve Case. This is what it looks like. Love this. Love it so bad. So I took 2 of those shades and customized my own contour shade. And I'm just blending it out on my hand. We want to warm up the product so that it's easier to blend. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with this brush. I want a smaller brush because I don't want to pick up too much product. So mind you, this is a contour, so it's supposed to give you depth. It's going to be very deep and pretty much a shadow. We're going to do bronzer next, and it's going to give me more warmth. I actually don't like to use the darker shade on my nose contour, so I may use bronzer for my nose contour. Then you want to go here. You want to make sure that you're going behind the jawline and coming down to create that definition where you're actually like snatching the jaw. So I'm gonna do a little up here. So I'm actually gonna take my Fenty Beauty Matchstick and Truffle for my contour on my nose. Some people do their brows first. It just depends. Either way it goes, it's gonna get done. Then I just take a brush and blend in the product. Nothing too crazy. So for bronzer, I'm gonna be using Benefit, Hoola, and Caramel. I first just want to marry these colors together. Next, I'm gonna go in and set underneath my eyes for a micro smooth powder. I need another one, y'all. Another pro tip is if you want to see less creasing under your eye area, use the eye cream or eye gel that plumps underneath the eye. That's going to help to plump that skin underneath your eye, and you won't have much of like a noticeable creasing underneath the eyes. Creasing is pretty much inevitable, depending on like what you look at as creasing, I guess. Very filtered like. Next, I'm going to be taking my Derma Blend. I want brightness, so I like to use a white translucent powder for this step. After I went in with my pressed powder. Taking my Juvia's Place foundation powder, I'm gonna go in underneath that contour and just really define that area. This is like my complexion shade. Then I'm just gonna go in and knock the rest of that powder off. Pay attention to the fact that I'm using this brush that I use to apply the pressed powder to remove the setting powder.